Travels with Lucky here. We're going to take you on a beautiful adventure. We're traveling from Boulder City up to Overton. I highly recommend this route if you're going up north and you don't want to drive through Las Vegas. It's a beautiful drive and you miss all that traffic. All right, so here we are. First of all, this is before Boulder City. We went up from Wickenburg on 89 or whatever it's going to be, Highway 11. So you can see it's a beautiful drive. Prior to that, I just didn't get a lot of shots. So we're coming on down now. And as you know, Hoover Dam is right up around here. Yeah, we take that exit. And that takes you right around to Lake Mead. So we've entered Nevada now out of Arizona. I find this one of the most fascinating parts of the trip, so I thought I'd give you a little look. Of course, I've speeded this up considerably. And we're going to go right up close to Lake Mead. I've never actually taken this road where you get down this close to Lake Mead. There you can see it. It was a gorgeous day. January 5th, we were traveling from Arizona to Montana. And we really weren't on a time crunch too much. We did want to beat the next snowstorm up in Montana, which we did. But we did have some time to stop and enjoy the sights along the way. There is a pretty nice RV camping spot up here, which you'll see as we continue to move forward. For those of you who are pulling campers or spending the winter in an RV, I think that's it up there. So it is a great recreational site. Some of the areas have been closed off, because of the drought. They had to close off certain areas, but I think they might be opening a lot of it up now. I don't know. But for those of you who have never taken this drive or have never really seen it from this perspective, it's a beautiful place. And I have traveled on the upper road the same way to Overton, just didn't get close to the lake like we are today. And I have never really ever seen much traffic at all. A few cars, and it beats the danger of driving that interstate through Las Vegas. So as you can see, it was just a gorgeous day. There's the upper end of Lake Mead, and off to the right behind those mountains is Hoover Dam, which you don't see in this video at all. Mostly I was just trying to get some images so that you can see how beautiful it is down in here. And this road is just superb. It's just excellent. There was one thing that took me by surprise, and I just felt like it didn't belong there, as you'll see when we get later on into this video. I was just shocked to see, and I'll show you that too. It's kind of surprising to see palm trees. There's another place up closer to Overton. We go on the outskirts of Valley of Fire, and there's a spring there where there's another set of beautiful palms too. You don't expect that here, but still the weather's quite mild. And a lot of people do winter down in here. So if you like these kind of videos, ours are mostly travel videos. We're a retired couple in our 70s. Actually, Lucky's in his 70s too. So we don't do the real high adventure things. These are roads anybody can take. Scenic overlook, looking at Lake Mead. Let's go check it out, Lucky. Let's go check it out. So, it's a beautiful day. It is, let's see. Oh, it's January 5th, 2026. As you know, in recent years, Lake Mead has suffered a severe drought. I've been curious to see it myself. Now, they have had a lot of rain over the last couple months, so I'm not sure if it's filled up. I'll check into that a little bit. I don't know where the lake used to go, but I know that it's a much lower than it used to be. But I'll look that up, see what I can find out for you, and I'll put that in either in the comments, or I might be able to add it in here. I just got to do another pan here. I want to zoom in some more. So I think you can kind of see where some of the shoreline was way up there. Like if, I can't really show you it right. Okay, so anyway, we're going to carry on and head up to actually the town of Overton. There goes Lucky. Okay, I think down in there used to be some water. Let's move back in here. There probably still is. It's just that I can't really see it from where I'm at. Kind of looks like you're on another planet. That's what I always think. Okay, so here now we're getting up close to the main body of water. There's a lot of videos out there on Lake Mead and what happened. People around here who lived here kind of journaled it. That would have been like 3 years ago. Okay, well, I just want to walk this ground a little bit and see if I can see any interesting rocks. Well, I'd love to go all the way down there, but I just don't think we have the time to do that. Yeah, so maybe I'll just pan around here a little bit one more time. I don't get here often, so I'm just trying to soak it all in. It's hard to believe that we're just over the hill from Las Vegas. It is beautiful country around here. Nevada is a very interesting place, and here there's lots of places you can park your RV and camp. and there's campsites, and there's some that are developed campsites. This is rather shocking to me as we drive through this nothingness. There's a whole bunch of new homes here. Well, I found something out about it in this overlay here. It tells you. Okay, so you'll be able to see this development that I was talking about before. It just took me by surprise. There's some really huge homes. This was not here just a few years ago. Look at that. Wow, what a bummer. As I'm editing this and seeing this, I just can't even believe it. So this is the north end of Lake Mead. It's all built up. Crazy. Just crazy. So we're on the road that heads up to Overton, and along the way we do drive a little bit through Valley of Fire, and I have done videos on that in the past, but I had to show you that development. Look at that. That's just crazy. So yeah, so we're about 45 minutes to Overton, and some of the views were just outstanding. So I think I'll just play some music here for a bit. That about wraps it up. Thanks for watching Travels with Lucky, and if you enjoy this type of video, please subscribe and hit that like button. If you have any comments, let us know, and we'll see what we can do. See you next time. Thanks for watching Travels with Lucky.